Good evening and salutations, my Days of Elias fans. So, I'm gonna be honest, I don't even understand what this plan with Holly entails. Like, how is that going to get her closer to Johnny? She is upset with Tate because, Tate blurted out that, oh, Holly likes me and stuff like that. I like her and I want to be with her, or whatever. So she's super pissed about that. Then Tate's like, all right, fine. And I'll sit there and say we broke up. She's like, no, 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 no. I can use this. And so, she tells him the plan and Tate's like, all right, listen, I'm gonna get something out of it. We're gonna go on a real date. And I'm just like, what do you see in this girl? Like that's like what do you see in her? Like, okay, cool, she's pretty, but she's extremely vapid and bitchy. And just like I feel like I'm just like, bro, you could be with probably any one of these other girls in that school, and you choose to go with the most vapid one there. You got that going on. Chanel was sitting there apologizing to Holly, which, um, yeah, so she apologized to her, and, she offers her some extra cookies and stuff like that. They talk about Nicole and her, miscarriage and stuff like that, and Chanel breaks up the fact that, at one point, Lonnie, she had a miscarriage and stuff. Um, doesn't really go anywhere, but Johnny has to then leave the house. Um, Johnny was just talking to EJ, and EJ was like, I'm worried about Nicole and her erratic behavior. Nicole came in, Nicole was like, what? And she kind of flipped out on him up until the point where Johnny was like, yeah, I'm just gonna leave. I got some things to do and some people to see. And so she's upset. And, she calms down a little bit and tries to explain, like, yo, listen, I know I went up the road before, but I'm not gonna do that. And EJ, what EJ said was insensitive in hindsight, but he was only saying it to try to make her feel better when he brung up, hey, maybe you could sit there and try again. He was like, well, I know this is not going to be like a replacement for the child that we lost, but I'm like, that's exactly what that is. That's literally exactly what that is. So once again, she flips out on him somewhat. This time was a little bit more justifiable. Um, but not this whole process, right? Not this whole process. We've seen EJ angry. Granted, everyone agrees in different ways, but we've seen EJ angry, right? We haven't really seen EJ sad. We've seen EJ comforting Nicole and being sad for Nicole, but we never seen him actually grieve and just kind of just break down into tears and stuff like that. And that's because, that child isn't really his. And there's something that's just been missing from Jump. Now, Leo and Dimitri, they have one, I don't want to say one last talk or whatever, but, they rehashed the whole thing with Nicole's baby and going to the hospital and Sloan and this, that, and third. And, in the end, Demetrius like, just have a good life. Use that secret wisely towards Sloan because she is super desperate and she wants to make sure that that baby does not get found out. Well, speaking of baby Jude, um, Roman goes by to see the child. He's a lot more pleasant to Sloan. But during their times they're talking and stuff like that, the minute he walks in, he's like, oh, he kind of looks like you, when you were that age and stuff. I mean, it's kind of weird, I don't know. Maybe it's just my perspective. And the whole time he's saying stuff like that, it's like Sloan is like, you feel like she's trying to crawl out her own skin, you know? Not the whole time she looks so uncomfortable. and I'm just loving it. I'm like, bro, this is what this is what the toll of desperation is taking on you, and I'm so here for that. But then afterwards, Sloan gets a text, and Eric sees it, and Eric's like, it's a text from the adoption agency or whatever. It's not just saying, sorry you couldn't sit there and match you up with one of our children, something like that. And Eric turns around, and Eric's like, wait, what's this about? Yeah, it's not going to lead anywhere. She's going to sit there and cover it or spin or whatever. She's a lawyer. She's good at doing stuff like that. But it's just one of those things. He's like, what do you mean? We don't have the baby. I mean, he's right over there. What are you people punking us or something like that? What's going on? The talk between Chanel and Johnny don't really go anywhere, except for the fact that there was some innuendos is in there. When I was watching, I was like, whoa, we're allowed to say, oh wait, we're streaming. Okay, cool. There was a couple of times she would sit there and say things that was like, I'm pretty sure they couldn't get away with this if this was still in the air. This was still on network television. But he does sit there and allude to a surprise almost anniversary that they had, which I'm gonna be honest is kind of dumb. Like, oh, happy almost 1 year anniversary of us almost getting married. Really? Kind of dumb, not gonna lie, kind of stupid. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like that's pretty much about it. At least that's all stuff I can sit there and remember. But as I always sit there and say, come to the live stream tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. We'll sit there and talk about all the shows, Days of Our Lives, General Hospital, Bold and the Beautiful, and The Young and the Restless. With that being said, I'm going to go. I want to thank you for watching. Stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video.